It's time for the new inductees of the Doghouse. Who's next? Who had a bad week? Who made bad decisions? Who did something that was very questionable? Well, I got a request from some fans of a certain team that, lost 42-10 to the San Francisco 49ers early in the season, and also just lost a game, close game to their rivals, the Philadelphia Eagles, 28-23. None other than Jerry Jones himself. Jerry, you like your guys, right? Well, this is the result that you get. When you don't go out and make transactions to help your team, stuff like this happens. There was a crazy stat that I saw that 4 or 5 of the top receiving yards that happened on Sunday all came from players that were either on the Cowboys, that are currently on the Cowboys, or used to. CeeDee Lamb had over 190 yards. You had Amari Cooper, who had a great game. You had Dalton Schultz, who had a great game. Like, what's going on, Dallas? You had all of these players, and you want this explosive offense, but instead you stuck with CD and traded away Amari Cooper for what, a fourth or fifth, or sixth round pick, and you kept Michael Gallup. Now, Michael Gallup had some flashes, but he had Amari Cooper. Oh, and Noah Brown too. Noah Brown's the other one. All of these guys went and balled out, and you had the opportunity to keep these guys. You let them go. Amari Cooper's gone. And then on your defense, you see that your top cornerback just got injured for the season. Why don't you go acquire another one to help out your defense when that happens? You didn't even do that. You need a running back. Tony Pollard is not an every down back. We see that they like what they saw when Zeke was there, but as you can see, he's not an every down back. So you need someone. You should have tried to go get Saquon. I understand he's in your division, but you should have tried to go do it. Should have went and tried to go and get Derrick Henry. Could have did that. That offensive line is good enough to be able to run block. So you should have did something, Jerry, but you didn't. So your fans are sick of it. So because of your fans and me, I'm of course a Cowboys hater. Gladly. You now are in the Doghouse, Jerry. Welcome. You may be here for a very long time. Just know that I have a seat saved for you in the Doghouse. Now, let's go up to the nation's capital. This home of the Commanders, home of the Washington Wizards, the Washington Mystics, the Washington Nationals, Georgetown, Howard University. All great names that you hear. Well, the Commanders have not played well lately, or as of late, within the last few years, and then the Wizards haven't won a championship since they were the Bullets. But you get it. You think of names like Gilbert Arenas, John Wall, Bradley Beal, who's no longer there. And now you got Kyle Kuzma and Jordan Poole out here for the vibes. So guess what? Not only have you been playing bad in the beginning of the season, you just don't look good at all. You've had historic blowouts. I don't know what's going on, Washington. I get it. You want to do whatever you can to improve your team and improve, things that's going to go on for your future. But you got rid of Kristaps Porzingis. You got rid of Bradley Beal. John Wall is no longer in the building. What you got left is Jordan Poole and Kyle Kuzma. And you gave Kyle Kuzma a nice big contract to come back. You traded CP3, who you got from Phoenix, by trading Bradley Beal over there, and you traded him to the Golden State Warriors just for Jordan Poole. And there was a shot that he took in the game where he shot the three, looked away, and thought it was going to go in, and all it did was clank. So Washington, you got to do better, man. This team does not look well. The team does not look well. I need the Wizards to play better. Play better, Wizards. Now, it's not expected much of you, but you shouldn't be getting you shouldn't have historic blowouts. You need to at least compete. We know you're in rebuild mode, and there's some other things that need to be going on for your team to win, but you got to at least be competitive. You don't look competitive right now. So do something, Wizards. At least have a game to where you don't get blown out. Then I can remove you. Yes, I get it. They are in full rebuild mode, but hey, this is Doghouse. This is my choice. You know, you want to do Doghouse, and you do it. But this is my choice. And now we have a brand new someone that a lot of people might not even know who this lady is. But there's a reason why she's on here. Now, I don't have the clip, but USC star Caleb Williams had he's been having a rough season, with some key losses this year. They're no longer in playoff contention whatsoever. And in the game that they lost just recently, he got very emotional about it. Started went up into the stands and cried in his mom's arms. I get it. It's not something that's normal to be seen. But there's some things that you kind of gotta just let it pass. You gotta let it slide. But not this lady. She went full blown mode and said that he was, he basically called him a weak man just because he was able to show some of his emotions. And you want to know who this lady's name is? Her name is Cheryl Arnault. I could be saying her last name wrong, charge it to my head, not my heart. But Miss Lady, I'm putting you in the doghouse. One thing you can't do is attack a man's character just because he shows emotion. That's passion. You want quarterbacks to show passion. Would you rather him, be stone faced and act like he doesn't care? Hey, he cares. He cares about the game. So I'm going to put you in the doghouse for that, because you can't disrespect the player just because he's showing emotion to the game and he's going there. And yeah, okay, he wants to go home and cuddle with his dog. Let him do what he wants. He's a human being. Are men not allowed to have emotions nowadays? Are we not allowed to show that we care about things? That's what most people will want, right? So let the man do his thing. So, Miss Lady, you in the doghouse for that.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.